Select Dozer 380 product line by Genesis Instruments. The Select Dozer 380 is a proportional additive pump, ideal for agricultural and industrial operations, to accurately dispense vaccines, medications, vitamins, sanitizers, and other solutions into low or high-pressure water systems. This unit has a unique advantage over other water medicators on the market by offering custom programming to dose at any ratio from 1 to 10, down to 1 to 100,000, or deliver product in parts per million. This custom ratio selection allows the operator to pump from the stock container directly into the waterline without premixing. The Select Dozer 380 can inject into waterlines with pressure up to 80 pounds psi and is ideal for dosing livestock medications requiring low dosing or chemical treatment of water. The peristaltic design keeps aggressive products such as chlorine, acid, and hydrogen peroxide inside the pump tube and away from the working parts of the pump, preventing corrosion. Through peristaltic action, the Select Dozer 380 yields precise water-to-product ratios with over 95% accuracy, while other high-maintenance pumps on the market keep users guessing how much product is truly being dosed. The accuracy of the Select Dozer 380 prevents overdosing and underdosing, saving the user money and resulting in fewer health problems in livestock operations. The on-screen menu allows the user to easily change ratios and monitor current water flow and total water consumption. The ability to monitor water consumption can help identify when animals aren't drinking, informing the user of an approaching health problem in livestock operations. The Select Dozer 380 requires low maintenance, with no seals, no valves, and no springs to replace. Simply change the pump tube. All pump tubes are tested for accuracy and durability against most dosing solutions, including acidifiers and chlorine. The Select Dozer 380 is often used with the number 2 3/4-inch turbine flow sensor, capable of detecting water flow rates ranging from 5 gallons per hour up to 450 gallons per hour. For higher flow operations, the number 3 1/4-inch turbine flow sensor can detect flow rates over 2,000 gallons per hour. Genesis Instruments offers a variety of mechanical and magnetic water flow sensors that are fitted into the waterline. Various fittings are available, such as PVC, inline mold, and saddle. These flow sensors measure the rate of the water flow and send pulses to the unit, resulting in accurate and timely dosing. All flow sensors offered by Genesis Instruments are easy to install and engineered for accuracy and precision. The Select Dozer 380 can also be programmed to hook into an existing water meter. Start by mounting the unit vertically on a wall, preferably not directly over your stock container, to avoid fumes interfering with performance. Ensure the power cable reaches an AC outlet. Plug the 12-volt DC adapter into the wall, then into the lower right jack on the control unit. Now install the flow sensor. Make sure the arrow points in the direction of water flow. Finally, connect the sensor cable to the lower left jack. Next, attach the suction and discharge lines. Slide a plastic nut onto the suction line, followed by a ferrule. Push the ferrule 1/4 inch onto the line. Repeat this with the discharge line. Firmly push both lines onto the pump tube ends and hand tighten the plastic nuts. Make sure the beveled end of each ferrule faces the pump. Never use Teflon tape or pliers. Install the end weight and strainer onto the suction line by pushing the line 3.5 inches through the collet, then reattaching the collet to the weight. Avoid pressing tubing all the way to the bottom. Place the line into your stock solution container, keeping at least 3 inches above the bottom. When powered on, the Select Dozer 380 displays the startup screen. If not, hold the Adjust button for a few seconds. To view options, press Set. To begin metering or dosing, press Adjust. Let's walk through key setup options. To meter water only, press Start, then Meter. Choose the correct sensor type. Number 2 for VTY 10 3/4, number 3 for VTH 25. If you have another sensor, such as a paddle or a magmeter, it will be number 4 unless specified different. Press Set to confirm. Zero the water total if needed, and the unit begins metering, showing flow rate and total gallons. To begin dosing, press Start then Dose. Choose your sensor type and press Set. Next, select your ratio or ppm depending on your configuration. Confirm the recommended tube size, H for high volume or F for low. Use the Adjust % option to fine-tune product output. Prime the pump to fill lines. When ready, the system will automatically dose product based on flow rate. If water flow exceeds safe limits, the screen will flash high flow and sound an alarm. To resume normal operation, reduce water flow and hold the Adjust button to return to the startup screen. Always stay within recommended flow rates for accurate dosing. Regular maintenance keeps the Select Dozer 380 running reliably and extends its service life. Each week, flush out the filters protecting the flow sensor and the suction line inlet. Inspect the pump tube for signs of wear and verify output accuracy through the control screen. Monthly, replace the pump tube if dosing suddenly increases or decreases, or if the tube shows visible splitting. If your Select Dozer isn't working as expected, here are a few quick checks to help you diagnose the issue. If the rotor is jamming against the pump tube, run the pump in prime mode for 10 minutes. This helps break in the tube before dosing begins. If the unit's screen is flashing the high flow error message, first ensure that the desired ratio has not been changed. Check if water flow exceeds the pump tube's maximum. Consider using a more concentrated solution at a higher ratio. Ensure the rollers are turning freely. If the message persists, the pump may be faulty. Give us a call or contact your dealer. If the unit is dosing too low, run through the following checklist. 1. Is the correct pump tube installed? 2. Is water pressure too high? 3. Could the non-return valve or injection point be blocked? 4. Is the inlet filter clear? 5. Are there any leaks in the suction line joints? 6. Has the system been stuck in high flow mode? 7. Is the water flow too low for the sensor? If the unit is dosing too high, run through the following checklist. 1. Is the correct pump tube installed as shown on screen? 2. Is the unit installed near high-tension power cables? If so, move it to prevent electrical interference. If medication is not being pumped from the stock solution container, make sure that all the tube connections are secured. Also make sure there are no blockages anywhere from the suction line to the injection point. If proportional dosing is not occurring, run through the following checklist. 1. Is the flow sensor connected? 2. Is water flowing through the system? 3. Is the turbine in the flow sensor turning freely? 4. Is the main power supply connected? If there is a pump error message on screen, this indicates a motor or data encoder failure. Contact us directly. We have dedicated support specialists who can walk you through the next steps or arrange for service if needed. With proper setup, regular maintenance, and simple troubleshooting, the Select Dozer 380 will deliver reliable dosing day after day. Need support? Subscribe to our channel, visit our website, or give us a call. We're here to help.